I text that ass again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. Know what I mean? When I start streaming out that, and that, stop it, knock it off, cuz.
Tank is one of the most interesting fighters to watch because he's so different. His style is so different. You know, it's so economical. Like, he puts pressure on guys without throwing too many punches, and then starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one.
Paddy Pimblett showed incredible toughness, absorbing shots from Justin Gaethje that have stopped elite fighters and earning major respect. But Joe Rogan pointed out that while his heart was undeniable, his strategy was questionable, as he chose to trade instead of using grappling in key moments where it could have changed the fight.
He squeezed, Joe, but I'm gonna try to do what Squeeze did. All the way from Baltimore, Maryland, from New York City, from Atlanta,
from right up the street,
from LA, the one and only, the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, superstar, champion. He's everything to us. Gervonta Tank Davis.
Mike Tyson compared himself to Gervonta Davis, saying a fully focused Tank is unstoppable and possibly the only fighter who can beat Shakur Stevenson, while noting the contrast between Davis's raw power and the technical skill of Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis, and adding that if Stevenson dominates, he would earn even greater respect.
He's a great fighter. You know, especially when he's serious about it. You know, I don't know if he's as serious as he used to be. When he was serious, he was a hell of a fighter. Nobody came close. He's the only one I gave a chance against. Shakur and that guy, Keyshawn Davis, they're scary fighters too, because they're sophisticated. The other guy's sophisticated than me. The Tank is just a force of nature. You know, you just gotta give him the credit. You know, even though he's talking stuff, he's the man.
If they ever fight,
excuse me?
If they ever fight,
Who fights? Shakur and Tank. Oh God, I don't even. Ooh. It's gonna be interesting, because if Shakur handles this guy like he did Lopez, I'm gonna say the hell with him. I'm gonna say the hell with Shakur, man. If he just handles this guy like he's gonna say the hell with him.
Joe Rogan praised Gervonta Davis as one of boxing's most captivating fighters, highlighting his ability to apply smart pressure, patiently study opponents, and then explode with precise, fight-ending power from unexpected angles, making him must-watch every time he steps into the ring.
Most interesting fighters to watch because he's so different. His style is so different. You know, it's so economical. Like, he puts pressure on guys without throwing too many punches, and then starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one.
I text that ass again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. Know what I mean? When I start streaming out that, and that, stop it, knock it off, cuz. Stop it. Tell them send that bag, and I'm coming. And I'm, you know.
Gervonta Davis made it clear on a live stream that he's ready to fight Shakur Stevenson, telling his team to send the offer and promising he'll show up ready for war if the money is right.
Better defense, but at the end of the day, I still think we haven't seen the best Tank Davis. That's what people always power. We still haven't seen the best Tank Davis. And Shakur, for the most part, he comes forward. Tank Davis, all he takes is one shot. He's a very patient fighter. He doesn't throw a lot of shots, but every shot he throws.
Gervonta Davis made it clear on a live stream that he's ready to fight Shakur Stevenson, telling his team to send the offer and promising he'll show up ready for war if the money is right.
League, will we ever see y'all two in the ring? However way it get there, will we ever see that match?
I would love it.
Tank got to stand on straight and narrow too, man.
I would love it.
My son gotta, you know, man, he gotta get on path.
I would love it, but at the end of the day, once again, if somebody says they never gonna fight me,
then you can't rely. Yeah, you gotta move on.
I don't need you, bro.
Move on.
I got you, but like I said, if any fighter have an issue with me, because I feel like Tio was jealous of me. I told him this several times. Any fighter have any issue with me,
let's do it.
Sign the contract, turn the lights on bright, let millions come around the seats to see what's happening and pull up.
Shakur Stevenson made it clear he wants to fight with Gervonta Davis now, urging Tank to take action and stop the delays, insisting the ball is in Davis's court and fans deserve to finally see the matchup happen.
Why people even talk like he the best at, he didn't even fight at 135 yet. He didn't even have power at 126, 30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you going to get hit. What you going to?
Because
he look mean.
Nah, I think it's hype. He's not like no skillful fighter. He don't know shit.
Oh no, he gonna get it.
His knowledge is limited. His game plan will be to just use size. As far as knowledge and skill and all of the shit that I've been working on since fucking Yeehaw, he don't have that. He don't know what that is. So, it's a cool fight.
Gervonta Davis dismissed Shakur Stevenson as the best at 135 pounds, arguing he hasn't proven himself at that weight and lacks real knockout power, insisting that slick boxing can only go so far before someone with true power lands a decisive shot, and questioning how Stevenson would handle it.
Everybody knows that the fight between Gervonta Davis and Pitbull Cruz is most likely the next fight to take place. Because number one, it is a return. Gervonta Davis has not been in the ring in a year. He's not going to go right back to Lamont Roach, who was a tough fight while he sits for a year, and Lamont Roach has multiple fights, whether or not they're a draw or not. It's not going to happen. Gervonta Davis is going to put him in a position to win. So Gervonta Davis and his comeback fight. This against Pitbull Cruz, while it is a very interesting fight and it has a storyline, Gervonta Davis was able to win with one hand in the last fight. Now, Pitbull Cruz obviously will be more prepared this time for Gervonta than he was the first time around, but also Gervonta will be more prepared for Pitbull the second time around. Also, it is something, a fight where it is almost, to tell you the truth, impossible for the fight not to.
On the other side, Shakur Stevenson dismissed Gervonta Davis as overhyped, claiming their skill levels aren't close, and insisting his superior ring IQ and understanding of boxing put him on a completely different level.
Choosers. Both of you guys are around the same weight class. I know you guys said that you shouldn't fight each other. You guys don't want to fight each other. You made a promise, I guess, to yourselves. However, Keyshawn, understand this, okay? Right now, Shakur is the man. He's the man right now, okay? You were on his undercard. You will continue to be on his undercard. Both of you guys don't have guys that want to face you. I don't know if you're okay with being second, Keyshawn. I don't know. There's only one seat at the top. And that's where Shakur is going to be. He's going to be on that.
A boxing analyst suggested that a rematch between Gervonta Davis and Isaac Cruz makes the most sense for his return, as jumping straight into a risky fight with Lamont Roach Jr. after a long layoff could be dangerous, while the Cruz rematch already has history, excitement, and a built-in storyline from their first action-packed fight.
The way that he gonna get off that throne is he gotta be dethroned. That's the only way. So when you look at your career and the end of your career, look ahead. Like I told you, you're going to always be second. Because you have to dethrone the king. That's where Shakur's going. He's going to be that guy. 135, 140. 130, 126. Keyshawn, belt 135. You want a belt? No, you didn't win the belt at 140. Shakur's there. 47, possibly.
To certain analysts, they say, listen, Tank Davis looked at that fight and seen something in Pitbull Cruz. Do you feel that that's the same way?
I don't know. You know, I don't know what's planned if that's a fight. He already
Why
beat
all of a sudden?
he already beat Pitbull. You know, everybody want to see him. If he gonna fight, you know, everybody want to see the rematch. You know, that's with us versus a rematch with them. That's a fight. Nobody wants to really. I don't think nobody calling for it. So he already beat him. You know, it was a good fight, but it wasn't no question who won the fight with him and Pitbull. Tank won that fight. So to fight him over us, I don't see the logic in that. You got to talk to their team and what they believe, but we just can't get none of them guys back.
Timothy Bradley made it clear to Keyshawn Davis that Shakur Stevenson sits at the top of the division, reminding him that unless he steps up and faces Shakur, he'll remain on the outside looking in, emphasizing that there's only one spot at the top, and it won't change until someone beats him.
Remember the last time that I've heard Gervonta Davis say, I'm in boxing to be the greatest fighter of all time. I've heard him say that he's better than certain guys in his weight class, or this kid can't beat me. I've heard that. I can't remember, and maybe y'all can keep me honest online. The last time I've heard Gervonta Davis talk about his legacy in the ring, like I'm building my legacy. I'm trying to outdo Floyd in legacy. Like, I think it started like that for him. But the influence of Floyd Mayweather, Money Man, not Pretty Boy, but the Money Man, and building your brand and selling tickets and selling pay-per-views and becoming a household name, that's also a legacy. You got the legacy in the ring and you got the legacy in terms of how you sold. I believe Gervonta Davis is more focused on selling tickets and making money and securing his future.
Timothy Bradley doubled down, saying Shakur Stevenson won't be dethroned unless someone steps up to beat him, pointing out his dominance across multiple weight classes while reminding Keyshawn Davis that he hasn't yet secured a title at higher weights, insisting the solution is simple: stop waiting and fight to prove who's truly the best.
To the Roach fight, I thought this was all going to be in the works, where he was supposed to beat the 16-1 Roach and then go on to fight Jake Paul and then call it a career, because I think the people around him understood there wasn't much left in the tank for him in terms of his want or his desire to be here. He did an interview with Dan Canobio about 18 months ago where he was like, yeah, man, I just kind of want to raise my family. I don't know how much left of boxing for me. I don't want to see a therapist. I need to, but like, I don't want to take away from my fighting. But I think it's time for me to do stuff like that. So I think the writing's been on the wall for Tank for a while. So that draw was kind of just like, I was on the way out anyway. I don't need to go back in there. And I said it at the end of that fight. I'm like, there's no way we see that rematch. He was so uncomfortable in that ring with Roach. He doesn't want to feel that again. He showed that night. So I'm not surprised that fight's not happening. I'm not even surprised he's fighting.
Lamont Roach Sr. questioned the logic of a rematch between Gervonta Davis and Isaac Cruz, arguing that Davis already won clearly the first time, so there's no need to run it back, while also suggesting that top fighters aren't eager to face Lamont Roach Jr., hinting at a different path being overlooked.